81 Kaz? Then my note card. Alright. So, good afternoon. My name is 81 Kaz. I'm going to be talking to you guys about the importance and why we need to support local farms due to the fact that their produce and their animals are healthier for us and it helps the local economy. So, understanding what a local farm is compared to a mass-producing farm is one of the key things. And why do we look at local farms as having the best product? So a local farm, you're looking at from time of leaving the farm for the produce or whatever they're having, whether it be meat, beef, chicken, all that stuff, to the table is within a couple hours. Okay, so they pick the produce, you go, you pick it up, you take it to your house, it's on the table right then and there. In regards to a mass producing or store-bought, you're looking at weeks to months from the time that it was produced to the time it gets to the store and then to your table. Okay, so in regards to farms and the produce that they have, you're looking at a matter of days, whereas store-bought food, they also spray different gases and chemicals on it in order to ripen the fruit faster, whereas farms that are local, it's a natural process. Okay. So with that being said, there's also another thing to take into consideration. When it comes to local farms, they actually have a more humane way of taking care of their livestock and their animals. So when you look at mass-producing areas, whether it be for store-bought and stuff like that, you're looking at overcrowded areas, disease, animals are getting hormones and antibiotics injected to them so that they can produce and produce and produce. Whereas a local farm, their sole base of income is the product that they're providing the local community. So they're not getting antibiotics put in their animals, they're not getting hormones put in there. They're looking at the best product they can give you, and it's the healthiest. So when addressing overcrowding and stuff like that, you're looking at, say, a cow farm, a dairy farm, where there's hundreds of cows there, getting hormones, getting antibiotics. They're not necessarily worried about the humane treatment of the animals. Whereas a local farm, they're treating their cows and their other animals with dignity. Open range, free range, all that stuff. Able to eat grass, a more natural diet instead of like pellet food or any fillers, okay? So when you think about that, you're putting that stuff in your body, all right? And then you look at the humane aspect of it is, well, when you're eating that food, what did that animal endure during their time of their life? So for myself and my personal experience when it comes to local products and versus store-bought, I have my own chickens. I have 11 chickens that produce eggs for me. And I've noticed the taste right off the bat due to the fact that they are grass-fed, they feed off the grass, they also are foragers and they eat bugs. So they're getting a more natural diet. We do supplement with pellets, but not on a scale of a mass-producing farm. So they do get some pellets, but not on the scale that cage chickens would get, which is all the time. They don't see grass, they don't see any of that good stuff that my chickens see. So my chickens produce anywhere from 2 to 3 eggs a week. So you times that, you're looking at close to 22 eggs a week. So that's a lot of eggs, right? My family can't eat all those eggs. So what we do is we talk to our local areas and see how we can support families like that who are looking for free-range, healthier food. And so part of that comes into play of, well, are we supporting our local farms? Okay? By supporting local farms, you're giving people an avenue of getting healthier while also keeping the money local. And that's an important thing because if you notice, the globalization that we have right now when it comes to sending out food, producing things, it's more of an industrial size kind of thing, whereas the mom and pops of the world are kind of decreasing. So if you keep money local, then the community itself thrives, all right? So in regards to local support, some of the things that you can do is when you go to the grocery store, look for things that are local from the farms. Sometimes you'll see stuff like different fruits and vegetables, or even maybe animal products like beef and chicken that were raised on a local farm. If you buy those, then that money generates back to the local farmers, supporting them. Because honestly, it's actually kind of hard for them to support themselves if all you're doing is buying stuff that's mass produced. You actually take away from them. Does the local community see that money? Not really, okay? So when it comes down to it, you kind of have to choose. Do you want to eat healthy and support your local community? Or do you want to eat just the quickest, easiest thing possible and also have the health effects that go with it? So that's just some of the things to think about. I think supporting the local community and the farms is key to helping the local community blossom, and it also builds it up. It creates jobs, and it also creates a safer infrastructure when it comes to the local community economically. So that's all I have for today, so thank you very much.